what should you do as a female that likes a male? Or let me just say, what should you do as a girl that likes a guy? Should you ask him out? Should you tell him how you feel? Should you tell him that you love him? Here is my opinion about this whole situation. And trust me when I say that this is just my opinion. It's not like I'm trying to enforce my opinion on you, but this opinion that I'm about to give is what I'm going to apply if I find myself in this situation. This is what I'm going to advise my friends to do. This is what I'm going to advise my siblings to do. This is the opinion I'm going to give to whoever I love as a female, girl to girl matter. Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ruth Olusoya. I talk about faith, relationship, lifestyle, and anything good. So today is going to be like a 2-in-1 thing. It's just like I'm trying to kill two birds with a stone. So I'm trying to straighten my wig while I'm also trying to gist with you guys on what I'll call my opinion about a particular matter. And I'm sure you already know what I want to discuss. I'm about to discuss with my fellow females that you may be liking somebody and then probably the person is not noticing you or the person doesn't like you back, and you feel like the best thing to do is to talk to that person about your feeling. Or is to ask a guy out as a female. Now, trust me, I know that you may be there and you may have tons of examples. I've seen a lot of people, I've heard a lot of people that have said so many things. So, to straighten my wig, I have my Luida oil, I have my hair wax, and I have my comb. No, this is not a fashion channel though, but then since I said it's already 2-in-1, so I feel like I should give you guys the full gist. So you guys, now I'm sure that, what was I saying before? So yes, I said I'm sure that you may have tons of examples of people that have been married for 20 years and it was the lady that made the first move, or it was the lady that spoke out loud about her feelings and all of that. That's fine. And thank God, I'm happy that it happened to them, because I've also seen stories of people that say that. But if I were to advise you as somebody that I love, I do not think that it is right for you to ask a man out. Because, think about it. Why would I say that it's not right to ask a man out? I have my reasons for saying it. That is why I have that opinion. And trust me, I'm a Christian, right? And I feel like whatever opinion that I have should also have an expression with my belief. Do you get? But this is just my opinion rather. Because I feel like as a female, there are many ways to do things. So as a female, you have your woman power. Do you get? There's something we call woman power. And those are the things that are embedded in you. Just that because you don't know, that's why, you're doing something otherwise. Instead of opening your mouth to tell the guy that you like him, because I even saw somewhere where people were saying that, Ruth asked Boaz out and stuff like that in the scripture. No, my great grandmother did not do that. Because I'm also Ruth, and no. And I believe that's why I say that I believe that my opinion should also have an expression, in the scriptures, in my belief. Because when God was creating Adam and Eve, God already saw into the future. He already saw into the questions that may arise in the future, into the things that we may need in the future. And that's why there is nothing in this world that you may be going through that you cannot find an answer in the scripture. So it's my belief that if God wanted any female, do you get, to ask a guy out, there will be an end. If God wanted it to be it is the female that should, it's like maybe there's no way to this thing. If you're a female and you like a guy out, you can tell him. If you're a guy and you like a lady, you can tell her, and stuff like that. There's no way to it. I feel like God would have hinted us in the scripture. But all of the places where God talked about stuffs like this, it's the men he was referring to. He says that you shall cleave to your wife. There will come a time where a man is going to leave his family and cleave to his wife. It means that the man is making the first move. It means that the man is making the first move. He also said something like, he will find a wife. Are you catching that, Rema? He said that he will find a wife, finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. So it means that the man is to do the finding and not you. And so, because God now wanted to strike a balance to it, he was like, I hope that there will not be a time where the woman will think that she has no responsibility at all to play, especially when it comes to, marriage and all of that. That was why my great-grandmother was created, to show you another way to this thing, another principle to it. I know because she's my great-grandmother, her name is Ruth in the scriptures. And so God wanted to show us another way, another possibility. And that's why the possibility that he was trying to show us with my great-grandmother is that even though I didn't ask you to find a man, because a man will definitely find you, I'm not disputing the fact that you can position yourself to be found by a man. Oh God. So God wanted to show us that even if I'm not asking you to find a man, it's not your responsibility to find a man. The man is supposed to find you, right? But with my great-grandmother, we can see now that we can position ourselves to be found by a man. So it means that even if God has already said that your man is going to find you, you don't expect to be sitting indoor every time and then a man is coming inside to find you. God expects you sometimes to position yourself to be found by him. And that's why there's this particular guy that met his wife at the well. Do you get? That was positioning. Do you understand? And I understand the fact that you see that, I've heard of stories where God already showed, you like somebody, you like the guy, and then maybe the guy is not even making any movie yet. You get? It's not a crime for you to like a guy. Please don't get me wrong. No, you can like a guy. That's not bringing down your woman power. You can like a guy, so you can like a guy. Somebody that will see me now will think I'm an expert. They will not know that. Thank God for my friend in my life. Hi Momo, I see you and I greet you. Momo was the one that said, Ruth, your wigs, you must know how to maintain them this 2025, and then she got me all of this. So I'm gonna use them. I also got the straightener from a very loving person, and also the wig on my head. So I thought to mention. What was I saying? As I just said, that this video is just like a gist kind of video. I've forgotten what I was saying, but then let me continue. Yes, so you have to position yourself to be found many times. Do you understand me? But then you're not to do the finding. Yes, I wanted to say that we've heard of stories of people that they like somebody, they like the guy, and they feel like, they've even prayed about it, and God is saying that, yes, I'm giving you a go ahead, but yes, like that same. But God is not saying that go and meet him to tell him that I am your wife. I've seen you in my dream, I'm your wife. No, what you can do is that you can position yourself to be found by him. You can position yourself to be seen by him. You can position yourself to be seen by him. And if at the end of the day you have received somebody, and there are times where God will tell you that that's him, but that person did not receive it because maybe it's either that person is not yielding or that person has not come to the realization yet. So I'll just always stay in presence of God, because there'll be times where God is going to say go. It does not mean that God did not say that this person is for you before, but just that the person refused to yield, and that's the person lost. Do you understand? But as a lady, if you know that you want a master class, you want me to do a master class video on how to position yourself without how to do something without doing it. Do you get? let me know in the comment section, and also let me know if you have ever asked a guy out and what's the outcome, or if you feel like what I'm saying is gibberish and you do not like really plaster to what I'm saying. It's fine. I will not even feel bad, because I feel like every one of us should have different opinions about this. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. If this is your first time here, I'm not always like this. I'm always very organized when I'm speaking, but then today one just has to be like that. And at the end of the day, I could not straighten the thing safe. But then guys, see you in my next video. I love you.